Welcome back to Jurassic Park Europe. That finishes up our Dino Kairos. Let's just go ahead and do it. We got a logistics specialist here that needs a nap. Let's do that. And have we figured out the mystery of the Tarbosaurus yet? No. Wait, where's Therizinosaurus from? It's from the same dig site as Homocephaly and the other half of Tarbosaurus. So I'm still need to figure out what is at that dig site. And I should just look it up. And yet I don't. I don't think there's any aquatics. Right? I don't remember. Wait, at this point I'm actually... Wait, what is it? Wait, what? I gotta look it up. I could swear none of these are from Asia. So whatever it is, I've forgotten it completely. Okay. Well, we're hatching those pteranodons. He's recovering. We're processing the last of the Dinokairos fossils right now. A sickness has developed. Let's take care of that. And pteranodon. Some more Lost World style pteranodons. I think these guys need rocks.
The more I've studied these animals, the more I've noticed that there's a fine line between fascination and fear. Prehistoric flying reptiles like the archetypal pteranodon have captivated my imagination since I was young. Yet there's something about these creatures that makes me feel somewhat cagey, shall we say?
Just scatter some rocks around. Yeah, they're good to go. They have 1 billion rock now. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alright, a few pteranodons and a bunch of Tabajara. That's fine. It'll work. At least they won't murder each other. More undiagnosed ailment. Well, I don't want that to happen. Popular. I don't give a shit. They're not here yet. This is a disease outbreak of some type. Alright, let's figure out that dig site. So, it's a Listrosaurus dig site. I knew there were Listrosaurus dig sites scattered around the world. I didn't realize there was one in Asia. 2, you can use your Q and E buttons on keyboard to make the research tree rotate in place. That's weird. Let's do Listro here. Just to continue our scientific investigation of dig sites. My guess would be that it must be the Sinoceratops or the Quanjusaurus dig site has the rest of the Tarbo genome, which kind of sucks. Not sure what to do about that. I think it's probably just stays stuck at 55%. It's usable. It's not great, but it works. So, if that's the case, I might not want to bring it back into this park. And if we do not use Tarbo, we need to pick a new...
You should be able to manage this next objective.
Large carnivore.
As a manager myself, I have a pretty good sense about these things.
Not many options.
You can measure our success by our head count, especially the ones that are still attached to the neck.
I'm not sure who would want to use there, actually.
So let's strive for that.
Who died? Oh, I just missed it right there.
Collecting asset.
Dinosaurs with sprains? Oh, did they attack the fence because they were fragmented from their herd, maybe? That must be the case. We could find out, right? Yeah, electric fence. Well, I'm surprised they were that far away from everybody else to the point where they attacked the fence. That seems like an uncommon enough occurrence that I'm not too worried about it occurring again. Alright. Plesiosaurus. I don't feel like I have a skin picked out for this. So I might need to figure that out, actually. So I'm going to do that and come back to that, I think. Yeah. We'll come back to that one. Dino Kairos is ready anyway, so that I have picked out, I'm pretty sure. Maybe? Big maybes? Yes. Svalbard Lethobates Dino Kairos. They'll have to build an enclosure for these guys somewhere. Ground leaf. What did I say? Svalbard Lethobates? Yep. We'll do 75 humble social here, I think. We still need our 10 pop other dinosaur. So it'll be one of the herbivores we put in with that, I think, that will do 10 on. So something from here gets moved over. That was leaf. So I'm actually thinking it goes in like right here, maybe. Yeah, I think this is probably a good spot for it. We can redo the power line. Then we can use some of the extra visibility from the viewing domes. Ooh, I have an idea, and I think it's kind of neat. What if we pancake 2 viewing galleries from different sides? I think that's kind of cool. Just try and like roughly line them up here. That's not gonna work. Let's do this. So we do smallest length. We bring it across. But then we gotta place it. Okay, we do this. I got this. Okay. Yeah, this does the job. So if we look over here, there should be basically a little gap. And we can actually, it seems to me, we could squeeze in closer than that gap. Which is kind of weird. I'm going to say that's close enough to work. I think that's fine. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking for this pen. We'll delete the interior part that we used for spacing in a second. Just getting this started. Gross. Perfect. Wait, why is that? Oh, I guess it's just too small to do a curve. Well, if it can't curve, I think I'd rather it not, rather just be straight. So let's just do that. And then like that. And then that's a fun little Dinocaris exhibit, I think. And we can put some extra herbivores in there, and it's a pretty good size. And it should have pretty good visibility, and I think that's a fun little style of exhibit. Where can we squeeze a gate in, though? Probably right next to these shops down here. Perfection. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll put the water in, like, here. Okay. And then the power lines. Let's do this. We'll take this power. We'll just run it down here. that. And then over here, we can just sneak it like that. Yeah, that one will reconnect. Like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay.
Transporting asset.
There we go. So those are going... Oh, we need the path to connect this up. So we need to figure out the plesiosaurs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a moment. I'm going to plan out the rest of the park here, and we're going to go from there. Skins have been figured out. So we got Dinocaurus eggs. 4. Skittish shouldn't be a concern here because they're just going to go in a nice exhibit all to themselves. So we'll grab them. All right, thanks for stopping by, Grounded. Appreciate it. So we'll hatch that. And put this one guy on a break, lady on a break. And then we need to get the rest of the dinosaurs for this park going. So let's start with our plesiosaurs. So these guys, we're doing Amazon Pulcrana. This is based on the concept art for the Jurassic Park animated series, the original one, based on only the first film, which is a blue plesiosaurus, which looks nothing like the plesiosaurus in this game, of course. Because why would it? Because this is the bastard Dominion design that didn't get used. And then we're going to do Styxosaurus. Well, we can't even hatch this because the other geneticist is busy, so never mind. There's that. We're going to do Tarbosaurus for a carnivore. We're going to do Carnotaurus somewhere in the park. And then I've got a selection of other herbivores we can do for the Dinocaurus exhibit. So we're going to double up on Struthiomimus because it's cheap filler species that we don't need too many of. So we can just do one clutch as just padding, basically. Quillian and Papurana. This park follows basically the same rules as the other ones, where it's like essentially 5 repeat dinosaurs that are allowed. And we've only got 1 in the form of Pteranodon. So no reason not to do a few of these guys. They eat the same food type as Dinocaurus, which is why I want them specifically. Just make sure these are all skittish. Give me the 7. That can be you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is a modded campaign build, basically, where it's not really a campaign. It's effectively a sandbox challenge mode, but we've made edits to the research trees to give it more of a campaign vibe, and we're playing with a set of missions we have to complete as if it were a campaign. So like right now we're working on establishing populations. The contract can be seen underneath my camera there on the right hand side of the screen. We got a few other missions to complete after that, and we've also thrown in some modded dinosaurs just to kind of simulate the DLC campaign experience. That is another mod thing. The cliffs on here are using modded terrain tools to get steeper hillsides and a few other things, like different elevation levels and stuff. So yes, Dinocaurus is coming, Struthiomimus is coming. We'll put Carnotaurus in down here. Plesiosaurus and Styxosaurus in the lagoon. Tarbosaurus here with Compsognathus as another repeat species. I want to do Anki and I want to do a Rano. So we might have done a Rano already for research? No. Let's do a Rano research. Great. I want a Rano only because it works well with Dinocaurus, and I want the Anki because it's a good excuse to use Ankylosaurus. It doesn't get enough love, and I really like the JP3 skin. And we're doing a classic Era Park build based around classic JP. So we want to use some of those classic skins. Even though JP3 is kind of a weird in-between, because it actually has very little design overlap with JP1 and 2, which is weird, but it's fine. So you eat leaf and you need forest. You'll find the water eventually. Let's just start here. Toss down some forest. Grab some leaf. Toss down some leaf. We'll worry more about designing the exhibit when we get the other species in here and we can make more of an evaluation on what our needs are going to be. For now, just get stuff in there and don't worry about it. We need a ranger post. And I probably want to grab... Well, it should really be somebody from down here. Let's grab 6. Even if he bugs out, the other ranger has enough jobs that... yeah, the other ranger has enough jobs that it should be base often enough for him to unbug and be able to pathfind. So I think that should be good.
Confirming asset delivery.
And then, yeah, this exhibit stays as it is. I don't think we move anything out of here because I think everything we have
In progress.
cohabs well together in here and the exhibit can just stay the way it is. It's feels a little small, a little cramped, but I think it's fine.
Transportation underway.
So these guys are already happy.
Delivery confirmed.
Let's get these eggs hatched here for Dinokairos, settle them in, and then we'll go from there on other things. The exception to that is I do want to be doing a dig right now, so give me a random. Oh, our cheaper synthesis person does need a break. I think that's fine. Well, in that case, we already know our other geneticists are back, so we don't even need to wait for those eggs. We can do the plesiosaurs. Actually, do I just give her another point of genetics if I have it? I think so. Like, we're in the end game, so optimizing efficiency here seems fine. 42 mils still. Like, our money's just been flat the whole run. We never lose money, and we barely gain it. Which is probably how it should be. Well, I say that after we made the adjustment to ticket price and fixed it being too high. Alright, these guys, I don't know what the demand on 4 is going to be like here. We might have to get rid of one or play around with the exhibit. We'll see. And this is the same Struthy skin we had before.
Transportation underway.
We do need more ground leaf. Let's just put a big stripe there like that. That seems fine. Okay. For the Tarbos, we're changing the skin. We can't complete the genome, but we can do 55%, get the skin color we want, and then do a single pip of Humble and roll the dice. So that's the plan there. So we'll do those after the plesiosaurs, which are ready to go. I think we'll just take all of you. Social Humble seems good. 9. There's plesiosaurs. Okay, first Dinokairos is down. Still needs his ground leaf.
Asset in
Humble's social. It's good that that one's down first. This Dinokairos is based off JP Institute designs, of course, but the JP Institute designs are pretty sure we're naked and really don't look anything like this. This is basically just picking color palettes that kind of match and not worry
like
about
the
the
dinosaurs.
patterning. I like when he scratches at the ground.
Ew,
That's pretty
I
neat.
like them just fine, except the smell. But I like what they can do for our bottom line.
Are you saying
even
he's
more.
stinky? He's
That's
taking
why
like he's
I like
taking a
you.
bath right now.
You're the-
They're both taking
They're
baths
great.
right now.
And I
They're
don't have
rubbing
to
each
smell
other,
you
rubbing
either.
themselves, cleaning up. Don't call them stinky, Cabotfinch. I'm offended, frankly, by your disregard for these wonderful dinosaurs. That's all 4 down. And they have safe margins. Like, we could push them further. Like, that's pretty neat. We could just... What are these worth? 864. That's crazy. So probably if we're trying to finish up our appeal goal, that's another clutch of these would be great. Holy shit. Oh, no, never mind, 99s. I just saw that they dipped and I assumed they plummeted, but they're just 99s because of this, which is totally expected and not at all weird and completely undeserving of me being surprised. So 1 there, probably need stuff on the other side here too. Yeah. I'm gonna assume. Right, because this is just powered solely by the fence there. Okay, that's fine. We need, we do technically still need to finish up the population contract, which means we do want something at 10. We'll just do another quick batch of Struthiomimus, I think, because they're super easy to do. Let's get this guy. No. Just do the genetics. It's fine. Fossils. You do that. Plesiosaurs are almost done. We should get a fish feeder in here before we forget. Yeah, right in front of the viewing gallery. Okay, research. Carnotaurus is done. Styxosaurus is behind Elasmosaurus. Let's do Elasmo research. Sure. I'm not going to bother putting the extra point of logistics in. I just don't care. And you go dig up a Ranosaurus. I have to actually commit the guy to the job to have the job be done. Of course. Okay. 30 seconds there. Two of these are already good to go. I think we just take all these because who cares? We literally have no scientists left. True. They are very blue. Like glitter neon blue. Like metallic shiny blue. Not exactly the color I wanted. I would have preferred a little more natural looking blue, but it's basically this or gray and there's nothing else.
Another
So.
creature from the ancient
This is what we
oceans.
went with.
This time a plesiosaurus. It has a flat body, an elongated tail, and
We'll
four
see if they have
powerful
enough
flippers that
space.
help it
The
glide
lagoon,
through
if we
water.
want to expand it, is
Like
going to
modern-day
just
sea
continue to be
mammals, it has
weirdly
to come up
shaped
for air. It
because I don't want to mess
basically
up
spends its
the
time surfing and eating,
island
which is
shore here.
Not a bad way to live.
So this is just what it's going to be. I'm hoping we can fit 2 Styxosaurus in here without it having to be any weirder than this. But we shall see. I could just redo the shoreline and make it work. Like, it is an option. I guess my geneticist hatches these. Fine. Okay. So, next thing on the list that we can do. We could do the Tarbo. We probably should. We can do this once the other geneticist is back too, actually. Maybe we do that. Let's just wait. We don't have the Tarbo pen built anyway. So why don't I put in the Tarbo pen? Wait for that stuff. That finishes our current contract. The Struthiomimus coming in. We got a storm rolling in. We got to deal with that next. Shelters are open. The Tarbosaurus enclosure has been prepared. This is what we're going to try out. We're putting in a log viewing gallery for once. And we'll see how we feel about it. I feel like it's bad is a thing. Like, it's cool that it exists. Aesthetically, it's neat. I just feel like in terms of game mechanics, it's just inferior because it's got weird angled viewing things coming off of either side. You can definitely build around it to make it work. But, yeah, it's just kind of weird otherwise. We'll put the trees around it so that at least kind of looks like it belongs here, but kind of weird. I never really liked it in practice, but it's definitely a thing we needed in the game. So I will not disparage it anyway. Alright, let's get repairs started. So get to there. Oh, that's bigger shit to deal with right there. Oh, the other dude's like right here too. Oh my god. Oh, that's just the gate. Like, that's fine. The gate, the irritators, there's no way they fit out the gate, right? I refuse to believe they can get out. And you've lost power too, because this is a hell of a storm, right? Okay.
Asset has been delivered.
Okay, let's shut these down because it's fine. Even though there's still 5 things somehow damaged, including apparently this. Forget that. That can wait. Please fix aviary. Please fix gate. Oh yeah, that's a whole different aviary breach. That's almost unfortunate. Okay, now you can get that. What
Asset
else?
transportation complete.
This all looks intact. I guess that's just things repairing? That can't be just things repairing, right? No? Yeah, that's just this repairing because it's just queued up. Okay,
Delivery complete.
fine. Very well. So we need to do new gene research. Technically, we could ignore it because we probably won't use it, but yeah, I guess it's the option to technically take it, right? What would we even take? Yeah, I don't care about any of these. We'll let them sit.
Asset has been collected.
So everybody's back. Let's pause here for a second. How are the plesiosaurs? They're good. They're good. We could release more. We're not going to release more right now. Give me Tarbos. We'll do the cheaper synthesis to save it some money, I guess. We are gaining money again. But I don't think I want to drop the ticket price any lower. I think it's fine. I think it's fine because we called it a campaign and not a challenge mode.
Asset delivered.
So while the Tarbos are going, we could do maybe some other stuff. We need the Struthies out of the way first, though.
I'll make this short and direct. There is a new objective I'd like to see you complete. Review the details I've sent.
Also, yeah, I was going to say we should look at this. 90% is probably fine for now. We do need more, I bet, but we can wait.
Improves everything.
When we get the Tarbos, that's
Strive for
going to really
excellence.
change things around,
the
and we might need to do
rewards.
some work to make them fit. Okay, Struthies are out of the way. We can do copies, too. Yeah, these are easily dealt with. I don't think humble or social is going to matter here, but whatever. Well, now they can't, because I made them too strong. That's fine. We'll wait. We could have done them as the other 10 population creature. But the Struthies are fine, too. Not really an issue.
Asset transported.
Why am I not doing fossils right now? Because my brain is failing because it's late at night and I'm bad at stuff? I think so. I think that's the problem here. It should be 4, 4, 4. Yes. 4. Go do a dig, somebody. Okay, random's completed. Carnotaurus. Sure. I'm doing Carno in this part because we haven't had a Carnotaurus yet in any of the campaign levels, and he's my favorite, so my favorite dinosaur. Antisocial and intolerant. I don't think this matters with compies. I think we just went through this before. Were these guys social? I do not remember. I think they were, right? Or did we just do 2 to mirror the Rexes? Oh, no, we just did 2 before to mirror the Rexes. We'll do 2 again. So we need a point of welfare. Not a Tuma. Fossils are still ongoing. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be some amount of minutes that we can't tell because the UI is glitched. 10 minutes. Oh my god. That is a dead
En route to
Archaeornithomimus.
pick
That's
up the asset.
fine. We need to keep that population up, though, so we need Archaeornithomimuses. Because that one was contract stipulated 20 plus, and we just dipped to 19. And that's not allowable. 9 here. Am I willing to push it? I can get him to 8. But we have this person coming back soon. So maybe we just wait. The Archie shouldn't take that long, so we could do it after fossils is done. 74% appeal and 4 point something stars. That actually might be just about correct. Okay, well, I guess we're waiting for fossils to come in so we can do the Archaeornithomimus. There it is. And then the hatching's probably not going to work.
I had my doubts.
Might need
as I
5
often do,
welfare.
But you
Okay,
have yet
that's
to let me
variance
down.
from tours moving.
Not bad.
We'll just wait out the 15 seconds in awkward silence. Okay, there it is. Large appetite. Skittish does kind of suck. So does sickly. Yuck. Bad set. I'll take the sickly. We'll just throw them all on it. Why not? So those will be done in some amount of time. 2 minutes. Great. Fossils. Many fossils. Yeah, because we did Carno, but we never even finished up the Orano. Because we were distracted by other jobs. So that can be done on you. We have the logistics specialist still available. We might as well just keep pushing other genetic specimens here. Push some of these genomes to completion. We're not going to put in Carnotaurus until the Tarbos are in and settled.
Asset transit.
Because the Carno exhibit just probably goes back here. So we'll just want to be sure that we're happy with what we have. We could put it here. But this is a slope. It's kind of awkward to build on.
Asset being transported.
But we could put like a viewing dome in. Actually, this is all fairly flat. There's elevation there changing, and like here,
Asset.
but it's not that bad.
Transportation complete.
We're only going to put a few Carnos in anyway, and they can fit in a fairly small spot, especially with genetics available to them. There's definitely some stuff we can do there. Let's do fossils. Try and get our Rano out soon. How did these mix up? How is there an Rano here and a Rano here? And Carno on either side? They reorganized. Did they do that? They're haunted. Well, that does complete a Rano. We'll do that on you. Expeditions for more Carno.
Asset delivered.
Some of that was new. I couldn't tell you which ones were new. I have no idea. Let's get those Tarbos in.
En route to collect the asset.
Yes, the Utyrannus is the other icon that is commonly used. Compies. Rest for you. Expeditions. What do we need? Dixo is US, but I don't think we did the research for it, right? Doesn't look like it. I'm pretty sure it's Southern US. So we still need that. And then Anki we need the research for. So I think basically everything we can dig up that's going to the park is done. We need research now.
Asset has been collected. Asset has been delivered.
So these Tarbos will probably require more shops. What if we put in shops down here and then we put in a Carno exhibit here? That might be the
Commencing
thing.
asset transit.
Let's worry about their environment working first. And then we'll figure out what else to do with them.
Delivery has been
So this is the Tarbo skin pattern I picked based on JP Institute, which is still pretty cool looking. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. It's still pretty cool looking. We need sand, we need some forest. So they'll have forest probably in a moment. So let's just do some sand. Without disrupting the hillside, hopefully, here. Oh, looks like my usual rock texture. I'm happy.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Not my usual rock texture. I mean, the rock texture we're usually using on that cliffside. Okay. Well, they're good. No, they're not. Because the second one wasn't counting. I guess the territory hadn't merged yet. Fine. Some of that. You need more water. You need less water and more open space. Fine. You also just need to move. Okay, well, this enclosure is about the right size for a pair of Tarbosauruses. So, whoa, okay. Well, don't look too closely at them. They're having a day. Mods being mods, you know. 98%. How is that even possible? Probably, okay, well, one is the accommodation is not great. Two could be us kind of using up spots where we actually had leftover shop stuff. Like they weren't at full demand. So there's probably one part of the park that's capped and one part that isn't. So we'll put one more hotel here on the sandbar. That'll cover that. Compies? We'll take all 10 of these, that's fine. Okay. Hatch these guys. Let's go through the contracts. We finished population. We finished feathered with the Dinokairos. And we finished carnivores with the Tarbosaurus. We're done with all the contracts. That brings us to the final contract, which is 25 species and 5 stars. So let's put that on screen, I guess, just for completion's sake. So home stretch. Now, what do we have here still? We have logistics. We have only a little bit of genetics available and no digs to do. Yeah, so we need the rest to get finished so we can continue to push research on Styxosaurus and Ankylosaurus. Very well. The Orano's complete though, right? So maybe we do that. Yes. So the Orano, none of these skins look like the JP Institute Oranosaurus. So what we're doing is we're doing the 2015 Camp Cretaceous Orano, and we're doing the best we can for the colors. So it's Champlain with lethal baits. This should be basically a dark green Oranosaurus with like dark green gray with yellow stripes going down the sail, and we can't make that. It doesn't work. We'll do humble, we'll do social, 75, have some lifespan, I guess. What are these guys? Min pop is only 2, so we can do like a handful of these guys, and that's fine. Let's just distribute genetics points here. I don't care. So if we do 8. I'm just going to do 2 so we can also just do fossils. It's more than we need here, but we have enough money. 53 now, actually. Money is going up. But I don't think I'm going to change the ticket price because we built this park pretty well, I think, and other people might not do the same. So we shouldn't base our economy solely on balancing perfectly for ourselves, because this is a publicly available mod eventually when I get around to posting it. which is going to be after I move. So, you know. Oh, shit. Okay, both Archaeonithomymuses.
Collecting asset.
We'll clone more of those to keep them above 20. We released 4 new ones, so we're still above 20. But we just want to, you know, make sure we keep being above 20.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset in transit. Picking up asset. Acknowledged. Setting additional task.
Alright, we need a meat feeder for these compies. We can put some more sand in here too. I noticed that this corner is not very sandy.
Asset being transported.
Okay. And they should be good when they land. 4 Ouranosaurus eggs, weak thirsty, weak skittish. These are all fine. We'll hatch all 4 of them. We don't need any more than that. Okay, then all our geneticists should be on standby. Styxosaurus, 12, 8. Some logistics. Yes. And some Archaeonithomymus. When these copies are out, maybe? I think we still have enough genetics to do that. Copy. Yep, just population.
Assets in the
Looks
air.
like the environmental needs are perfectly fine. Oh, there they go. Alright,
Asset transportation.
ratings check. 99, 94, 92. Strange. Still very good. Appeal has jumped very close to what we need.
Progress.
Alright, well, let's let this other stuff cook. Okay, Ouranosaurs are on the way. We did the research. Yeah, my brain is going bad. Okay, Styxo's done. So now we just need to push Ankylosaurus. That is this branch. So starting with Toro and moving on. So you can do that. Out here, Styxosaurus. There. Do that.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Last of the compies are coming over. We should probably do another status check on them. Still lonely, but I think Pop 8, yeah, is the tick over point. So they'll be up to 10. Margins are good. They might need a second meet, but I don't think it'll be at 10, so I think they'll be fine.
Asset delivered.
Ouranosaurs. Ouranosaurus with Dinocaris is kind of interesting, because one's got a big hump, the other one's got a big old sail, because we didn't do the humpback version.
Complete.
How about that? That's kind of funny. You'll find Forest. It's somewhere in the exhibit. Trust me.
Asset transportation underway.
Salmonella on the Metri.
Asset in transit.
Okay, more Archaeonithomymus. At this point, I just take them all. I don't care. I don't want to have to deal with hatching more, but just take all the bad ones, and it's fine. How many dinosaurs are in this park? 178. So, like, 200 is kind of my threshold for when it starts to be maybe dangerous. Park stability. It looks like we need more amenities here, too. So one config issue, well, there's a config issue. Okay, then in terms of demand, so there, yeah, this demand is in this general area. I think we'll squeeze these in kind of wherever they seem like they'll fit decently. And we can go from there. So that is my inclination for to put the first one. We could fix the terrain here a little bit and make it not suck as much. See? There we go. Not bad. Not bad. The other ones we'll put in other spots. What am I doing? Large. So put shopping. That's drinks, food. Well, we got space here.
Asset has been delivered.
Oh, I mean, we could just put it here. I think that's fine. Yeah, more Archean with the Mimus going. Yes, so I guess finish up the Carno first. Such as it is. Keep going on Stixo. Whoops. Wait. Is it done in one? I seem to recall Styxosaurus is a no, there's another dig site. It must not be a singular specimen. I thought Styxosaurus was a one and done specimen, but maybe it's just that there was an exceptional Styxosaurus specimen, which is why I think that. That would be my guess. Alright, so those Archaeornithomimus, I thought I said Saustruthiomimus because my brain is gone. Those Archies will get the Archie herd back up safely above 20. And then we're working on this. Pushing Anki here in the research tree. So just keep doing that. And there's nothing else to synth right now until we finish some of these other genomes. We can put the Carnopen in, but we could wait on that too. Oh, did I not put a ranger station in here? I don't think I did. We put 8 on this task. 7 should have enough jobs that they shouldn't be hanging out here that much. Oh, wait a second. 7's not even blocking 8. 8's just in trouble. Alright, well, 8 might just be positioned in such a way where it's not going to work because the second Jeep is always buggy. So 7 can handle this too. 7 doesn't have any tasks. Always with these compies, man. Always with these compies. Not gonna bother closing the park because I'm past caring. Okay, Archaeornithomimus says, oh, we never finished checking the Tyrannosaurs out. We should do that. We should wrap this up too. We'll get this compy under control. Okay, there's the Archies. Tyrannosaurus, what up, dude? Oh, you're good. Okay. Well, that's our Tyrannosaurus skin. It's green. It's got some yellow on it. That's the best I could do. That is almost a JP Institute Tyrannosaurus. Very almost. 100%, 99, so that's good. Very close to 5 stars, very close to our appeal goal. So it looks like I managed to balance the appeal and the rating and the ticket price pretty well here. It only took me, I'm going to honestly call that one attempt because the first edit to ticket price was very early on. And that was before we even evaluated ratings. You know what? I'm happy with it. Still doing fossils. Still doing research, yeah. So let's accelerate here, get that stuff checked out. Get this copy moved back in. Next time we can do the Carno exhibit. I might just put it here. I think I like that better.
Transportation underway.
Okay, Pachyrhino is the next piece on our journey. Okay, and let's check out the next set of fossils too, and then end. one Stratorosaurus. Curious. All right, so next time we do Carno, we do Styx, we do... what else is missing? Anki. And then then we're done. We can do like a tour and stuff too, then at the end. And that should work. Right? Three dinosaurs? Right? Yeah, 22 species, target out of 25. So when the variety penalty is gone, actually, will be plenty of appeal here. But it's a tour-based park, so that does vary. So yeah, I think that's fine. We'll be a little bit over on appeal total, but I think that's fine too. Because we could have went a little less crazy on some of these exhibits, so I don't think we can judge.
Asset being transported.
Judge solely based on exactly what we've done here. Huh. That's not supposed to happen. So yeah, pterosaurs still just kill each other. So when you look at JWE2 database and you see that pterosaurs don't have negative interactions, that's just because they can't fight, right? They just insta-give each other. We don't need 10 tapajaras anymore because we have 10 of a different species in the park because we put in 10 copies. So I'm going to let that be dead and leave it at 9 for now. I think it should be fine. 10 copies over 10 Struthies. Like we'll still meet the contracts. We'll double check them at the end and make sure, but yeah, let's leave this one here. And then yeah, we'll wrap it up with one more episode and the campaign is done. We just got to get these things uploaded then. Or to Nexus Mods, not to the channel, obviously.